Now that the Halo series has released, it seems like fans have forgotten just how long this series has been in development for. The series was put into production all the way back in 2013. That's almost a decade ago. One massive name has been attached to the project ever since, and that is Steven Spielberg. So stay tuned to today's video as we discuss how Steven Spielberg is a true gamer according to the Halo producer. First up, what did the producer say about Spielberg? Kiki Wolfkill is the producer of the Halo series for Paramount, and has recently revealed just how important Steven Spielberg was to the creation and production of this series. As we already know, Spielberg has been attached to this project for almost 10 years now, so when the series finally came to fruition, Steven was happy. According to Wolfkill, Steven Spielberg is actually a true gamer and knows a lot about the Halo franchise. Kiki is the lead transmedia coordinator for Paramount Television, meaning she's in contact with everyone involved. She spoke about how Spielberg was a key influence on the series and was a major creative partner throughout. Spielberg is a true gamer, she said. He truly loves games, which is one of the things that was so exciting when he signed on, and in the first meeting. It wasn't just that he thought games might be an interesting place to dabble, it's something he genuinely feels passion and respect for. He's been behind the scenes all along, reading scripts and watching edits along the way. To have that sort of mastery of world building and storytelling behind the scenes is a pretty extraordinary gift to have. The show, which has already been greenlit for a second season, stars The Wire's Pablo Schreiber as Master Chief, a genetically enhanced super soldier and humanity's last bulwark against the alien threat called the Covenant. Jen Taylor, who plays AI companion Cortana in the games, reprises her role. Halo is just the latest in a series of video game adaptations. HBO's The Last of Us is due to arrive in 2023, starring Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey as Joel and Ellie respectively. The series is headed up by Chernobyl's Craig Mazin and Naughty Dog's own Neil Druckmann. Halo might not have done so well in the eyes of fans, but when it comes down to the series' production value and the effort that went into it, it's insane. The series created a very great adaptation of the Halo series, but just messed up with the character of Master Chief. The sets, settings, and costumes look phenomenal, especially the Spartan armor Chief and the others wear. It looks like it's right out of the games. It's that good. Sadly, the series just didn't hit well with fans, and they really don't like the direction the writing went in. We don't know exactly what Spielberg did to the series, but it's safe to assume he would have kept it on the right tracks as much as he could. Clearly, the driving force for getting Master Chief to talk and have some character led them down the wrong path. It's not that Master Chief has no character in the games, it's just a different and harder thing for a series to pull off rather than a game. Well, what do you think about the Halo series and all this stuff with Spielberg? Let us know down in the comments section below. And now stay tuned for some more television and gaming news from the last few weeks. Next, Temuera Morrison may have leaked a new Star Wars game. What's going on? Star Wars and gaming have had a pretty great track record over the last few years. With the overhaul of Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the release of Jedi Fallen Order, the gaming sphere has seen some pretty great Star Wars projects. The latest release was of course LEGO Star Wars with the Skywalker saga. But what is next other than the Fallen Order sequel, Jedi Survivor? Well, at Star Wars Celebration a month ago or so now, we seemingly got some news on a new Boba Fett game that might be happening in the future. This is exciting news for anyone who knows the history of Star Wars games, as many years ago, a Boba Fett game was cancelled during development. A demo is out on the internet if you look around, and it looked phenomenal. At the Star Wars Celebration, Temuera Morrison, who plays Boba Fett, spoke about gaming and what might be next for him in that realm. He sparked hope of a new Star Wars game while talking about this and teased what it could be. He started off talking about his voice work and the difficulties he has faced in the past with it. The gaming is where it's all at too, because with a movie or a TV show, it's all over. But with a game, you can be there a bit longer. There will be some coming. I can let you know that. Exactly what's coming, we have no idea. But with the success of the Book of Boba Fett and The Mandalorian, it's the perfect time for a game starring the bounty hunter. Morrison seems super excited about his future in gaming, and it looks like he has already done some lines, or knows about something in the works. He has said that something is coming down the line, but that could literally be anything. He didn't do any voice work for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga as Boba Fett, but if a Book of Boba Fett DLC releases in the future, that could be where his voice is used. We don't know what the future holds for Star Wars games, but we know it should be be bright. Many companies have the rights to Star Wars for games and pump them out every few years, so it won't be long before the next one's announced. What do you think about all of this? Let us know down in the comments section below. Now, Forspoken has been delayed even further. Forspoken is a new game that many fans are super excited about, but it's sadly been delayed another time. The game was delayed earlier this year and was set to release sometime at the end of 2022. Now the game is set for a 2023 release date. Forspoken looks just amazing though. The gameplay of Forspoken is the most interesting thing. It has magic, parkour, and movement. You can swing around your environment and even use magic for damage, and of course, exploration. Every aspect of Frey is tailor-made for combat, movement, and exploration. They all flow super well into one another. The game also has some pretty cool RPG elements with crafting, upgrades, and looting. Frey has many skills to choose from, and you can equip new items to her and amplify her power. The story is something we don't know a whole lot about. Some developers have spoken about the scope of Frey's adventure, but we don't know about the plot. All we know is that Frey is transported here by something and she needs to find a way home. This story, combined with the insane gameplay, is going to make a phenomenal game. Many have sadly forgotten about this game, and it's annoying because Forspoken looks incredible. Finally, The Mandalorian Season 3 release date window confirmed. The Mandalorian Season 3 was confirmed many months ago, and we've all been waiting for the new season to finally get a release date. We were teased with the character back when the Book of Boba Fett was airing, but finally we got an announcement during Star Wars Celebration just a few days ago now. Several cast members were at the celebration for the release of Kenobi, and of course for this amazing announcement. Even before this was announced, it was leaked that the series was supposed to originally air at the end of 2022, but had been moved into 2023. Even Giancarlo Esposito announced that the series would return sometime in 2023. Star Wars Celebration got its fans the answers they deserved. It was announced by Lucasfilm through Vanity Fair that Season 3 of The Mandalorian is going to be releasing in September 2023. It's a long ways off, but it's going to be an insane series. This, alongside Andor, Kenobi, and Ahsoka airing, Star Wars is going to have a good 2022 and an amazing 2023. We know that Star Wars Disney Plus content isn't going anywhere, but we just need to see how these current shows are going to play out. Ahsoka is set to follow on from her story in Star Wars Rebels, which is going to be amazing. This, alongside her possible appearance in Kenobi, could have been Ahsoka is going to be in many more series in the future. She's an amazing character and people want to see more of her. The Mandalorian Season 3 is going to be insane. We know that it's following Mando heading to Mandalore and fighting against Bo-Katan for the Dark Saber. We're probably going to see another Jedi appear, or possibly even some more Jedi appear to Grogu. We could see someone like Yoda appear in Force Ghost form to talk to Grogu. Grogu plays into Order 66 as well, so he could even appear in flashbacks just like Book of Boba Fett or even in Kenobi. We are getting so much Star Wars content over the next 2 years or so, and it's amazing. Let us know down in the comments section below what you think about all of this, as well as the future of Mandalorian. And that's the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.